You've just binge-watched the latest season of Money Heist, hearts pounding, minds racing. But Netflix isn't done with you yet. Heist, the game, is an adrenaline-fueled gaming experience that seamlessly extends the story from the screen to your fingertips. But why did Netflix choose to venture into gaming, and how does it fit into their grand scheme? In this video, we will analyze Netflix's gaming strategy, discuss some of the games and IP synergies they have utilized so far, review initial user metrics for their games catalog, and assess whether in-app gaming could move the needle in allowing Netflix to sustain its 200+ million global subscriber base in an increasingly crowded video streaming market. So, as we all know, Netflix has dominated the streaming video space for over a decade. But with increasing competition from the likes of Disney+, Hulu, and Amazon Prime Video, the company has looked to diversify its offerings to attract and retain subscribers. One area Netflix has focused on is mobile gaming, launching Netflix Games in 2021 as a way to add value to subscriptions and keep users engaged with Netflix intellectual property. The company is taking gaming seriously, both as a retention and marketing play. Prior to launching Netflix Games, the company had already experimented across interactive content, mainly focused on kids programming. This included shows like Puss in Book, where viewers could choose the storyline, Minecraft Story Mode on their service featuring playable characters, and a Carmen Sandiego geolocation-based Catch the Thief mobile game. While generating some buzz amongst niche audiences, none of these interactive offshoots managed to attain mainstream success. The seeds for a much grander mobile gaming strategy were planted in 2019 when Netflix brought on key personnel with significant gaming industry expertise. Industry veteran Mike Verdu was brought on board as Vice President of Game Development, having previously worked as an executive focused on VR and augmented reality content at gaming giants like Electronic Arts, Kabam, Zynga, and Atari. Joining Mike was former Facebook and PlayStation executive Mark Mazer as Director of Creative Operations. In September 2019, the company opened an office in Poland dedicated fully to mobile gaming projects, further signaling Netflix's intent to enter the gaming space. By 2021, the company had established a full-fledged gaming division, aptly called Netflix Games, headed by Mike and Mark. So, what is Netflix's game strategy? While ambitious, Netflix's gaming strategy is born out of business necessity, rather than an opportunistic land grab. The streaming video market has become fiercely competitive, with niche services like AMC+, Starz, and Paramount+, all launched in recent years. This has limited Netflix's pricing power and potential market share. Established giants like Disney have also rapidly scaled their streaming video catalogs to become formidable challengers. Faced with an uncertain growth runway for streaming video alone, Netflix Games represents an opportunity to leverage existing strengths in developing world-class IP and building an engaged user base. The aim is not to compete directly with hardcore gaming companies, but rather to add enough value to improve churn and retention within Netflix's core subscription video business. The key pillars of the Netflix game strategy are: rather than solely relying on passive video streaming, Netflix has implemented an ingenious strategy to actively engage subscribers through complementary mobile gaming. By bundling a robust games catalog with every existing membership plan, instead of charging extra subscription fees, Netflix makes adding interactive entertainment tremendous value to over 200 million global users. This allows fans to immerse themselves fully into favorite story worlds and characters from Stranger Things to Money Heist through gaming. Given that the majority of members are already glued to mobile screens daily, Netflix is smartly prioritizing phones and tablets as gaming devices over resource-heavy consoles. Additionally, Netflix is going all in on owning the full gaming development cycle rather than licensing third-party titles. This allows fuller integration with beloved Netflix intellectual property and improved profit margins from burgeoning in-house gaming studios. As Netflix expands its content ecosystem beyond video into interactive titles, the aim is converting viewers from passive binge-watching into active role-playing with habitats and personalities that regular subscribers are already invested in emotionally. This interactive gambit retains subscribers far longer by letting them influence adventures, with characters already feeling like old friends after hours spent streaming together. When Netflix first ventured into offering games in November 2021, it did so cautiously with just 5 initial titles across iOS and Android platforms globally. The goal was to test out simple mobile games that created synergies with popular Netflix shows to gauge subscriber interest. The first 2 games, Stranger Things 1984 and Stranger Things 3, were targeted squarely at fans of the hit sci-fi series. The former is an 80s-themed adventure game set as a prequel to Season 1, while the latter is a 16-bit retro RPG with missions and characters inspired by Season 3 of the show. Both allowed users to immerse themselves deeper into the iconic Stranger Things universe, already familiar to them from hours of Netflix binging. The other 3 launch games were more mass-market casual titles. Shooting Hoops was a basketball game featuring characters from multiple Netflix shows for wider appeal. Card Blast was a card strategy/puzzle hybrid, while Teeter Up tested physics skills across obstacle courses. While more generic, they help showcase Netflix's ability to blend casual mobile gameplay mechanics with popular IP characters that subscribers could instantly recognize. The initial title mix spanning adventure, RPG, sports, cards, and physics genres indicated Netflix was still experimenting to identify what gaming styles worked best to boost engagement for streamers without alienating users looking for quick entertainment in short bursts. The Stranger Things games clearly targeted fans craving more adventures with characters they had grown to love through the shows. But the broader mobile games served both hardcore gamers wanting deeper gameplay and also casual viewers just seeking 5-minute distractions between binging their favorite shows. It marked a cautious yet creative foray into interactive content beyond video streaming for Netflix. Over the last year, Netflix has launched an impressive 40 games, including notable titles like the Grand Theft Auto Trilogy, the Definitive Edition, Football Manager 24 Mobile, and Storyteller. 2 internally developed games have also made waves. Night School's Oxenfree 2 Lost Signals, recognized as one of the year's best games, and Boss Fight Entertainment's Netflix Stories Love is Blind. The pioneer of interactive fiction based on beloved series and movies have set the bar high for in-house creations. Netflix has also taken strides towards its vision of making games playable on every device, with tests for games on TV and computers rolled out in the US, UK, and Canada. The goal is clear: accessibility. Recent successes and future releases. As of the end of 2023, Netflix boasts 86 games, all included with every Netflix membership, sans ads, in-app purchases, or extra fees. The Games row has been updated to tailor recommendations for each member, reflecting Netflix's dedication to providing a personalized experience. The catalog is set to expand even further, with nearly 90 more games currently in development. Netflix is not just making promises, it's offering a sneak peek into the future. Moreover, 4 new games are set to grace our screens in 2024. Netflix has already launched a game on Money Heist, and the upcoming releases are just the tip of the iceberg. Cozy Grove, Camp Spirit, Fashion Wars, Game Dev Tycoon, Sonic Mania Plus, Braid Anniversary Edition, Chicken Run Extraction, The Dragon Prince Zadia, Dumb Ways to Survive, Hades, Harmonium the Musical, Katana Zero, Monument Valley 1 and 2, Netflix Stories Virgin River, Paper Trail, The Rise of the Golden Idol, and a Rebel Moon game developed by Super Evil Megacorp are all in the pipeline. Moreover, Netflix is set to venture into the universe of Squid Game, offering a game where players can compete in challenges inspired by the hit series. Netflix's gaming push has seen significant growth recently. Sensor Tower estimates show that Netflix game downloads increased 180% year-over-year in 2023 to 81.2 million total downloads across iOS and Android. Fourth quarter downloads accounted for 53% of the 2023 total. In comparison, Netflix had 28.7 million game downloads in 2022 and just 5.2 million downloads when gaming launched in 2021. The massive Grand Theft Auto trilogy has been a smash hit, making up around 17% of Netflix's gaming downloads for 2023. GTA San Andreas set a record as Netflix's most downloaded game ever, also driving the most single-month downloads across Netflix games according to app figures. Currently, Netflix has reached 89 total games available across platforms and claims to have nearly 90 more games in development to come in 2024. The recent successes follow some stagnation for Netflix gaming earlier in 2022. But releases made later last year like GTA and the fairy tale puzzle game Storyteller, the second most downloaded Netflix game of 2023, have reversed momentum. Storyteller saw 10% of Netflix's 2023 game downloads. In December 2023 alone, app figures indicates that Netflix gaming saw monthly downloads triple month over month after doubling in November year over year. December daily game downloads for GTA San Andreas peaked at 1 million before declining to around 100,000, but Netflix will need to maintain buzz with new releases, having seen downloads taper when relying solely on back catalog games. Challenges and future outlook. The global gaming market is projected to reach nearly $220 billion by 2026. So there exists ample room for multiple players to succeed. However, there are some key challenges Netflix faces as it looks to scale its games offerings, such as platform expansion beyond mobile devices. To truly make games a more meaningful growth lever, Netflix will need to increase access by expanding into console, PC, and even VR platforms. This requires Netflix to carefully balance between owning game development versus partnering selectively with outside gaming studios. Hardcore gamers will likely push back on Netflix's gaming aspirations given their lack of gaming IP credentials and mobile-first focus. Netflix could mitigate through high-profile acquisitions of established game studios, deepening their bench of in-house talent. While there are skeptics, Netflix is the quintessential disruptor company. Very few gave them a chance when they pivoted from DVD rentals to streaming video, yet they've emerged dominant through relentlessly focusing on serving subscriber needs. Google with Stadia and Amazon with Luna have tried breaking into cloud gaming only to struggle gaining material scale. Perhaps therein lies the most promising signal regarding Netflix's long-term gaming prospects. They are not fixated on hype-led technological arms races common across gaming platforms, but rather applying user-centric design thinking that has served them well historically. Much like Netflix reinvented television forever through on-demand video streaming, their unique spin on mobile interactive entertainment via Netflix games has the potential to similarly disrupt gaming. As we wrap up this video, one thing is clear: software and AI have an immense capacity to catalyze business growth. If exponential growth is your goal, we can help make it a reality. At Idea Usher, we lead the way, crafting impactful, user-centric apps. A pioneer in development, we merge tech with excellence, turning dreams into digital gold. Why choose Idea Usher? Our accomplishments speak louder than words. Serving 1,000+ clients worldwide, from startups to enterprises. 50+ prestigious industry awards showcasing our commitment to excellence. a global footprint in 50+ countries, including a name you might recognize, Gold's Gym, and many more. Embrace the limitless future with us, where innovation knows no bounds.